We're back. So it's been a while, and to be honest, I've just, like I said in my short, really, I haven't actually got any excuses as such. It's just that I've just been working and doing other bits. I've been on holiday. Obviously, a summer term with 4 kids is pretty hectic at the best of times. So it's just been a case of just haven't done it. Haven't posted like much on socials and stuff. It's just one of those things. It's not I'm having a break or any of that rubbish, because it's just cringe. But either way, I've been away, been to Madeira, which I did a nice little video on for Jet2, and then just took like loads of images. I didn't actually travel the island that much, but it was really good. Got to sort of just go mental with the GFX, just take lots of images, got some really good stuff, got some great stuff with the drone. I really do rate the DJI Mini Pro 3 or Mini 3 Pro, whatever you want to call it. Obviously the sensor is like a mobile sensor, so the image quality isn't going to be absolutely amazing, but you know, when you zoom in, but just to have like a bit of a play with, and obviously it's under the 250 grams, so you know, you can take it anywhere. So yeah, really enjoyed that and really did quite a bit of flying with it, to be honest. I normally sort of do bits, but I don't really get to do as much as I'd like to do. But anyway, today, aside from, yes, I haven't got much of a tan, but I was just going to discuss about websites really and social media in general. It's only a very sort of quick one. I was just thinking the other day, like coming back on here and obviously having my sort of like break, about, you know, in this day and age with like TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook and all that, you know, it's free social media. We should all do it, whether you like it or not. You know, it's just something which is there. It's free. We should all be using. And even if you just use something like, I don't know if Hootsuite's about, so I mean, I do everything just manually, just go in and do it. But obviously if you can link accounts and sort of save by like just doing one post and it posts to all sort of accounts, that's great. But I think, you know, that's free. So try and do that as much as you can. I don't really go into the analytics of it too much because it is a bit of a headache and I'm not well versed in that. And if I had the spare cash, I'd probably get someone else to do it, to be honest, who's happy writing posts up or using ChatGPT or whatever. But I think it's worth doing. But websites, they're not that expensive. I think my Squarespace, I spend, you know, I've got 2, so I'll probably spend about £600, maybe a bit more a year, with the hosting and everything else. But I think it's still quite important to have, because whether you're on social media or not, this is talking from a photographer's perspective, not like a creator or an influencer, because I don't think you necessarily need a website depending on what you do. But for us, where you're showcasing stuff, so whether it's videos or photos or, you know, artwork, or if you're a plumber, carpenter, whatever, it's good to have your own personal space, you know, with your name or whatever you do, you know, John's Carpentry, where people can just go and see. And you don't need anything fancy, you just need like a landing page, pardon me, really, with your work on, your services, and that's it. You don't need anything mental as long as you've got your best work on there. But I think it is really important still, even with everything as it is, you just want to backlink everything to that website. So even if it's just you've got loads of social media and you're doing really well on there, like say you've got a plumbing page, it's always good to backlink into your personal page where you have full control, because obviously social media, you know, you do have control over that to a certain extent. But for instance, if you just get sort of semi-banned or something for whatever reason, the chances of you getting that back are pretty slim. The only thing I would recommend these days with like Instagram and Facebook is signing up to the subscription for like the verified. And it's not for the verified, it's for the actual other aspects of it. So, as you know, they want you to pay for stuff because the algorithm, especially on Instagram, is like only 2% or 8% of your followers see what you're doing or whatever. Whether it's interesting or not's another thing. But because I know I post a lot of crap. But it's a good little subscription, and it's worth doing because it does push your posts up more. And unless you're going to do Instagram ads or Facebook ads, it's worth doing. I've noticed since I've done it that I'm getting more views and interaction. I wouldn't say the interaction is slightly higher, but you just get more traction with the audience. So as where mine averages, I mean, I haven't really posted a lot. I've done a lot of stories and I've done a few reels, but in the past month or so. But I've noticed it's gone up from about 5k views. I don't know if that's a week or a month. I can't remember now. It's probably a week. And it's gone up to like 20,000. Now the idea is not to sort of necessarily generate lots of money from that and like, you know, oh God, I'm getting like 500 sort of emails a day from it, because I'm not. But again, it's the same as if you pay for Google ads for your website. So it's slightly cheaper, it's consistent because obviously it's done monthly, and it's just a cheap alternative to spending loads of money on ads or Google ads. So it's worth incorporating that into your social media, and obviously again traction for your website and getting that throughput of people. Now, I know I said this is going to be short, didn't I? This is just a general sort of idea from me that I've been using, and I just think it's just good. This isn't a video about how to make your millions with like your website and Instagram. It's not. It's just about getting that little extra bit of traction, being up there ranked as well, and actually it's just getting that interaction with your audience, and again, without being too contrived, and also it is playing a ball with the whole meta thing and stuff. But I think there are worse things you could spend that little bit of cash on. I think it's $11.99 a month through my account. But I think like it's a small amount. You know, you're already paying like maybe a couple of £100 a year, maybe more for your website, for other ads, for maybe marketing. And it all comes under the same umbrella. So it's worth doing for the extra bit. There are quite a few things which are worth doing, which hopefully I might go into in another video. Just a couple of other little bits I do, which is not too expensive. It's not going to break the bank, and it's something you can incorporate, which, you know, you do like one job for an hour or something, and it will pay for that month for like your sort of socials and everything else. So it's worth doing. Works for me. Makes me feel better anyway. And of course you get a blue tick. But yeah, that's it really. Still got the same backdrop. Same office. I'm still waiting to move. That's all waiting to go through at the moment. So hopefully when I do move, I will have a better setup for in here for videos, and then, well, it won't be in here, it'll be in the new house, but that's going to take maybe a year or so to get planning and so on. But hoping to get the studio built as well. So it's something to look forward to, and have a proper sort of creative space. Not just for work, but obviously it just makes things easier for that, but also for my socials and YouTube, which is something that I'm still pushing. But I'm still enjoying it, and I'm still being efficient, which is key to everything, and consistent, apart from the last month. But the kids are off. That's my excuse. That's what I'm sticking to anyway. I will see you next time.